Yeah, this show is all about real-life issues too. And speaking of, you're married to an Aussie, which is not funny.
Yeah, that's right.
Is she travelling with you?
Well, no. Let's see. We've been married 3 years now.
Yeah.
And Karl, I mean, you might relate to this. Like, marriages go through so many different sort of phases, and like we're like, I feel like we're past the sort of newlywed, like, oh, I love you. Oh, I need to be with you all the time. And now we're entering a sort of phase where it's like, it's so cool. It's like, how can I put it? It's like we're rediscovering our individuality. Divorce. That's it. Sorry.
Good evening to you.
Of course. Hey, I tell you what,
I've just come back from having dinner with Neil Tennant from the Pet Shop Boys, and we bumped into Paul McCartney at the restaurant.
What?
I've had a very starry evening, and I'll be honest with you, I've had a couple of drinks as well.
No, I mean, it is sad, and I'm not going to discount that, but I know the people watching, are kind people watching the show that, that actually have concern and think, oh, I'm worried about Arj.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I want everyone to know this. The decision to end our marriage is completely, it is sad, but it's completely mutual. My wife and I sat down, we discussed it at length, and finally we both agreed that she was leaving me. So there's nothing to worry about.
I've loved coming to Australia. I've really missed coming because I love to come and promote my books and do shows out there because it's such a brilliant welcome you get from people in Australia. I remember just swimming in the sea and someone just swimming past me. What's that famous beach everyone goes to?
Alice just snorted.
Bondi Beach?
Bondi Beach. You see, this is why you shouldn't drink wine before you go on television.
I don't know. We're just in the UK, and that Brexit and all that's happened. You've got a wonderful character who's in charge of the country now, Boris, with his hair and everything. I mean, it's a comedian's field day.
Yeah, but the trouble, the thing with Boris is, right, is that, I mean, to me, it looks like somebody's just taken like a bin bag and then filled it full of custard and then scattered some hair on top of it and then drawn a face on it. And like they've wheeled it out. And at any other time in history, people would have gone, "What is that? That can't be running the country. Look at its hair. Look at its weird face." And then he stands next to Trump, and everyone goes, "Oh yeah, fair enough." Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's not easy. I've got four. It's like,
You've got four?
Yeah, that I know about.
Four? What's that? I mean, I guess that's one of each these days.
It is all four beautiful, beautiful kids.
Four beautiful kids.
Yeah, beautiful.
Great. I mean,
beautiful.
I'll give you 3 beautiful kids, but the chances of having 4 beautiful in a row seem minimal. Pick 3 favourites, and we'll go with that. And one's there for parts.
You can't... In case something goes wrong.
Yeah, you got 3 beautiful kids, and we've got the organ donor.
What's great, right, is just before we came on air, I was sat there and your producer popped into my ear and went, "Sit up." It's the first time in an interview situation somebody's told me not to slouch.
No,
it's nice. I feel like it's because I've got the earpiece in. It feels like it's the voice of my mum. It's just in my head. Don't slouch. You're on the television.
No.
Do what we do. We just ignore that voice.
Ignore it.
Oh, I've got this image of your producer behind you, just inserting a rod into your back, so they have to sit like this the whole time. So it's nice. I like the.
I'm glad you said back.
Oh, steady on. It's early.
Hughesy, what did you think of the terrible news coming out of Buckingham Palace this morning that Harry and Meg's they're taking their stumps to Canada?
Yeah, they are calling it Megxit, I know that. And you know what? I've just read about it, guys, and they want to be financially independent, which is a noble dream. It's like when I wanted to get off the dole, you know what I mean? So I moved into a share house and I got some cash gigs and I got off the dole, and those two can get off. They're going to get off the the public teat, and so they're gonna be.
Jack, welcome.
Jack, how are you, mate?
Right,
Nice to
just
see you.
start by saying you two are so glamorous.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
in England, breakfast TV, it's where we keep all the riffraff.
Yeah.
And the late night, they're very good looking.
Yeah.
But you guys look amazing.
This here is the very definition of riffraff.
Yeah.
No!
Yes, I am.
He looks brilliant.
Well, you have Piers Morgan.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say. I didn't want to call him out, but now you have. So, yes, that's to who I refer.
Well, good day, Australia. And let's start with the weather forecast. Contrary to everything that every Australian's ever told me about the weather in Sydney, it's raining. And in fact, it's been raining every minute since I got to Australia. And it's going to rain for every minute for the rest of the week that I'm spending in Australia. It's going to rain. But the good news for Ali is that she's finally got someone next to her who is intelligent, handsome, younger, better accent, and obviously has a proven track record of smashing ratings records on breakfast television.
We
and you
need
know
that.
what, Ali? I like it. This feels natural to me.
Does this
You
feel
know,
like
without
home?
Karl, well, it just feels like, you know, Karl who? That's showbiz.
My first ever gigs were two Aussies in London. Although the weird thing about Aussies in London, like when you meet Americans outside of America, it tends to be like the really sophisticated ones that have got passports and have travelled the world. It's not the case with Aussies, is it? Like all the sophisticated ones in
We
here.
send our best out.
Exactly, yeah.
Are you having a crack at Aussies in London? Because I just think that's where a lot of us come alive as people.
Yeah.
And we discover who we really are.
Yeah.
And we discover what we find funny about the world.
Yeah.
And we find our respect for alcohol and our relationship with alcohol.
Oh my God, so true, so true. Does this show air in England?
It should.
Can I slag them off?
Go for it.
Terrifying. The most terrifying audience you have ever played into anywhere in the world is Aussies in London.
Sounds like there's a baby crying in the background. Is there a baby crying in the background there somewhere?
No, I have a few people locked up in different cupboards and difficult to know.
Well, tell them to keep it down, would you?
I seem to recall that happening.
A few journalists tucked away.
I would love to lock you in a cupboard.
But, you know, that's why I'm looking forward to playing to Aussies on home turf.
Well,
We're no better here. I don't know what you're expecting.
No?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
it's going to be torrid.
I just think it's the coming of age for Australians in London, and it's the best of Australia right there.
Yeah.
Look at you reliving a little moment of his youth.
I
right
just close
here,
my
right
eyes
now.
and go back there.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
The chanting, the drinking,
the everything.
peeing against the wall.
Oi.
And the men are pretty bad as well.
Aussie chicks abroad, the best.
Wow.
The best.
Oh my God, the Sheila's on tour.
Australian women are the best, honestly. Thank you so much for coming
Tracy,
in.
was that you?
I knew I recognised Tracy as well. Walkabout Fulham, yes.
Oh, yeah.
She's banned.
She's Tracy's single, so if you've got any mates in the UK, you know, just let us know.
That's it. We've actually got a bit of video from Tracy at the... No, we don't. Thank you, Jack. Great to see you.
Breakfast TV in Australia
That's
is
it.
so much better than England.
Exactly. G'day, it's Ali.
And Karl.
Thanks for watching the Today YouTube channel.
Subscribe now for brand new videos every day and exclusive bonus clips.
Ali, say please.
Please? Why?
Please. I don't know.